Today's horoscope, Aquarius April 18th, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. The atmosphere can be a little bit competitive and feelings can be hurt in spots today. Taking the high road is definitely favored now. In truth, frustrating circumstances occurring now can actually lead to positive steps towards improving your life. Another influence with you today is fabulous for directing your energy into worthwhile pursuits. You want to contribute and feel useful. This is a powerful time to fix problems as you want to sink your teeth into a project and take charge. You readily rise to the challenge of straightening out your practical affairs. It's also a good time to get ahead with your work or duties. You're always eager to have fun, socialize, and spice up your routine. Mighty Mars, the planet of sex and passion, provokes you to get active in life, love, and relationships. Wherever the red planet goes, he brings a collective focus to whatever that zodiac sign rules. Now, as he orbits in a fellow fixed sign fire sign, you will feel the urge to take on the traits of the lion. During this period, singles have a higher likelihood of meeting a prospective suitor if they put themselves out there and line up many options. Don't just look for an average relationship, find someone who is truly remarkable and who makes you feel inflamed with desire. Address the elephant in the room. It is time to call a spade when Mercury in Aries conjuncts Neptune in Aries. You or someone else may have tiptoed around something at work for far too long. It could have been hinted at in a very passive-aggressive way over the last few weeks. Regardless, it would be beneficial to call something out. You will feel less stressed in the long run knowing where you stand on a work matter or with someone that you have to work with. With the present astral configuration, you are beginning to feel there is more to life than what other people want, do, and say. What you feel inside is the most important thing to notice and follow. How will you keep a hold of this awareness when the aspect changes? Make a note to self? How about committing to making your next month one of exemplary health habits? Prove to yourself that you call the shots. Handling an executive role will come easily on this day. Chances are, this is something you already do, given the fact that most personalities naturally gravitate to such positions. But this is never without its stresses and pressures. You will surely appreciate things falling into place without any struggle, as often happens with this vibration. Taking care of business and the responsibilities you have to meet will come much more easily than usual. Enjoy all you will accomplish on this light day. Thanks to the Moon's departure from your career sector yesterday and Mercury's departure from your income sector a few hours later, you have everything needed to make the most of Mars' last full day in your work sector. Where Mars will continue to fuel your work passions, fighting and competitive spirit until he leaves, there is a chance to go into these final hours with your professional instincts sharp and a smart head for money. Meanwhile, when Mars returns to your relationship sector tomorrow, it will be to find Mercury waiting for him in your communication sector and the Moon in your friendship sector, giving them a chance to reconnect. Ahead of Mars' return to your relationship sector tomorrow, Mercury, the planet of communication, is settling into his first full day back in your communication sector. Like Mars, who retrograde back out in your relationship sector and will return tomorrow, Mercury has also returned for a do-over, something that has delayed his departure in order to be here when it counts. Daily Planetary Overview. Have you ever found yourself so certain about something only to later realize that your perspective wasn't as clear as you thought? Today's celestial alignment offers a gentle reminder to pause and reflect before charging ahead. As Mercury conjoins Neptune, both in fiery Aries, the cosmic energy can be as confusing as it is passionate. It's like trying to navigate with a foggy windshield. Your emotions might be steering the wheel, but your perception of reality could be just a little off. This planetary pairing creates a unique mix of mental intensity and imaginative distortion. You may feel strongly about your opinions, perhaps even convinced that you're absolutely in the right. But in truth, things may not be so black and white. This is one of those rare times when the universe invites us to consider the gray, to recognize that truth is often layered, and our position might land somewhere in the middle. So, what can we do with this energy? First and foremost, take a step back and give yourself the gift of a wider perspective. Instead of rushing to judgment either of yourself or others, ask, what might I not be seeing clearly, or is there another side to this situation I haven't considered yet? These small but powerful questions can help diffuse tension and create space for more thoughtful, grounded responses. You might also notice that today, you're feeling unusually composed. There's a quiet confidence settling in, and it allows you to move through interactions with grace. You may be surprised by how easily you're able to handle tricky conversations or make important decisions. That inner calm is a strength one you've earned through experience, even if you don't always give yourself credit for it. If you've been juggling too many goals lately, feeling pulled in conflicting directions, now is the time to pause and reassess. It's easy to get caught up in chasing everything at once, whether it's career ambitions, relationship ideals, creative projects, or personal development goals. But when those aims start to contradict each other, progress becomes harder to achieve. You may need to ask yourself, what matters most right now? It's okay to prioritize. Focusing your energy on one clear intention doesn't mean giving up on everything else, it simply means giving that dream the space it needs to grow. Interpersonally, you may feel more magnetic today. There's something about your energy, your quiet assurance, and your willingness to really listen that draws others in. You may find that people are more open with you, more willing to compromise, or simply eager to spend time in your company. This is a great moment to foster deeper connections. Whether it's smoothing out tension in a close relationship or having a heart-to-heart with someone important, your words can carry a surprising amount of healing power right now. Of course, this Mercury-Neptune energy can also lead to misunderstandings if you're not careful. If you feel tempted to speak impulsively, especially in the heat of emotion, try to pause. Think of how many times a moment of frustration has led to a comment you later wish you could take back. We've all been there. But today offers a chance to break that cycle. Choose clarity over conflict. You'll thank yourself later. And if things haven't been going your way lately, if it feels like misfortune has been following you around, don't be too quick to assign blame, whether to yourself or to others. Sometimes what looks like bad luck is simply a detour, a redirection from the universe steering you towards something better. Consider asking, what lesson might be hiding here, or how can I use this moment to grow? You'll find that the answers, while subtle, often arrive when we're quiet enough to hear them. This is also a wonderful time to reflect on the role of intuition in your life. Neptune's influence heightens your sensitivity and imagination, so pay attention to your dreams, your gut feelings, and those little nudges that don't quite make sense on paper but feel true nonetheless. Sometimes the most valuable insights don't come from logic but from stillness and inner knowing. Today's energy reminds us that being in control doesn't always mean having everything figured out. Sometimes it means staying calm in uncertainty, being kind in confusion, and choosing understanding over being right. That's real strength. So, take this as your gentle nudge from the cosmos to slow down, check in with yourself, and reconnect with your core. Think of it as a mental and emotional reset, an invitation to clear the fog and realign with your truth. And now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you been feeling more reflective lately? Have any of your beliefs or goals started shifting in unexpected ways? Or maybe you've had a conversation recently that made you see things differently. Share your thoughts in the comments. Your experience might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. Whatever you're navigating, remember this, you are not alone. This is a time of adjustment, learning, and inner alignment. Trust yourself, stay grounded, and know that every step you take, no matter how small, is guiding you forward.